Hey there, it's Kimmy Some Sense coming to you with a new video. Today I want to talk about the latest release from Juliet Has a Gun called Miami Shake. This came out, I want to say, back in March, and I have sat with it for a bit as I go and get new fragrances. I like to try new things out. I love Juliet Has a Gun scents. I probably have about 5 or 6 of them. And I want to say, and I say 5 or 6 because there is one that I have that I am on the fence about keeping, and it may or may not get a new home. But for Miami Shake, I ended up starting out with the travel size. This is a 7 milliliter. And the notes for this fragrance are, the top notes are woodland strawberry. It's a very basic scent, so not a ton of notes, but you've got your top notes of woodland strawberry. You've got your mid notes of cream and waffle cone, and you've got your base notes of vanilla absolute and musk. So this one kind of has. Hey there, it's Kimmy Some Sense piping in with a quick editing note. The actual notes for Miami Shake are wild strawberry, whipped cream, ice cream cone, orange blossom, which contributes that floral note, and then it's got the base notes of vanilla absolute and creamy musk. On first sniff, if you're familiar with the Juliet Has a Gun DNA, it does give that, you know, kind of floral, a little bit synthetic, but not a bad synthetic kind of way, but just kind of, again, their unique scent that they have. And the way it was marketed, like the bottle itself, it's gorgeous. It's got this, I love the Juliet Has a Gun bottles. It's just this, they are all just a very like colorful, you know, I want to say colorway, I guess, or, but they have just these gradient style bottles. They're beautiful to look at, but the bottles usually kind of, the color used gives that idea of like, hey, here's what you probably expect to smell somewhat. So this gives, you know, summer day, gourmand. It's supposed to be, again, like a strawberry milkshake, but that is not what it gives. It gives very floral. But my thing about this is, while I enjoyed the scent of it, it does give very, again, like I said, with that Juliet Has a Gun DNA, with the synthetic and with it coming off as slightly floral to my notes, it does still give a creamy, but what is supposed to be that strawberry scent. And I don't get that in terms of the strawberries. I get the creaminess, and it just comes off to my nose as being floral. And additionally, I did not get the longevity I was hoping from it. So as you can see, I've worn this probably about 2 times just to kind of give it, you know, a fair shot each time. And I mean, that's a pretty decent amount that I put on, knowing that that's 7 milliliters. And what is that? That's probably like, what, a third of the bottle that's remaining. And to me, to my nose, I don't feel like it is full bottle worthy compared to the other Juliet Has a Gun fragrances that I've gone out to buy, like where I, again, start off with that 7 mil, fall in love with it, use it up, truly get to know it and say like, yes, do I want to go and get a larger bottle of this? And for right now, for Miami Shake, I am not feeling that way. And what I will say is, what I tried doing some scent combo, well, I did one scent combo because I wanted it to see how it performed on its own before me going and trying it with a different scent. I do want fragrances that can last on their own, and they don't necessarily have to be paired with another perfume or another scent, but I like it to be an option. But in this case, I didn't even go that far down the path with it. And so, but what I did is, just in terms of my scent, my body care combos, what I should say, is I showered with, you know, usually I'll do like a base clean, you know, do the antibacterial soap, and then go in with the Sunday. I went in with the Sunday Very Vanilla Shower Foam. This one's okay. I don't think I'll buy this again, but I was trying to, it did have like the vanilla, fresh, airy scent to it. That I was like, well, maybe this will kind of just set the vibes for it. And then in terms of the lotion, because it had that cream note, I tried pairing it with the Philosophy Fresh Cream body lotion. And this one just has a very just sweet, creamy scent to it, but not like a milky, lactonic, smells like warm milk type scent, which I'm always on the fence about lactonic scents. So I tried that as that. And then I went in, before applying my scent, was with the brown sugar bay pink pound cake. So this has strawberry, vanilla, creamy notes to it as well, that I thought maybe they would pair well together. And honestly, this pink pound cake kind of overtook the Miami shake. And so I think for what I have that's left, I'll continue to use it up, and maybe I can change my mind about it. Maybe I'll, try another combo that says like, hey, all right, this clicks now. It's a little better, but usually Juliet Has a Gun scents, for what they cost, they aren't ones like the Middle Eastern scents where, I'll just let it sit for a bit and, I'll let the, oxygen get into the bottle and maybe the scent will get stronger. I've never had that issue with Juliet Has a Gun fragrances. And so my recommendation is, if you've seen it online, you still have an interest in it, Sephora sells it. A lot of the department stores sell it. I know where I live, we have Von Mar. I believe they have it there. Juliet Has a Gun, I think they also have the samples online you can try as well. Again, I know we don't live in the era of free samples when it comes to fragrances anymore in most cases. And so I would say, rather than doing a straight up blind buy, I encourage you to go smell it for yourself. And if you have smelled it, or if you own this and you've tried it and you feel totally different from me, and perhaps you get the longevity, let me know in the comments. What were your thoughts about it? Is it something that you decided to go ahead and get a full bottle on? Is there anything different I can try to maybe help with the longevity? Let me know. I love being able to talk about these things, especially as we spend, we work hard, we spend money on our scents. We want to be able to enjoy them. But knowing that not every scent we buy is always going to be a winner. But in any way, go ahead and just, let me know what you think. And until then, always trust your nose, and I'll see you later.